Alright everybody, we're here for another 2 for Tuesday open tag started by Tom over at Knife Delights. Guys, be sure to go check out his channel. He also has a second channel called History Delights. So again, go check out his channel. Now, starting off this 2 for 2, I got to thank two people. The first person, we got Randy WSG. He sent over these killer knife stands, and he also sent this killer keychain. Now look, we got a Mac Tools socket here, and then we got some smaller sockets out here. Nice little keychain, and you know, if you really need to play whack-a-mole with somebody, you can definitely get their attention with this. So thank you very much, Randy. Greatly appreciated, and I'll send Boston's over to him. I got one more thing coming in for him. Should be here by Thursday, so that'll go on his way over to him by Friday. Now, next up, I want to thank Mr. Sawgrunt. He was on the live a couple of weeks ago. He said he's going to send myself and Boston some things, and he sent over this killer dog tag with his QR code on the back and 3 decals a piece for us. So Sog, want to go in the car, want to go in the toolbox, and I always like to keep an extra one just in case. So again, thank you, Sog. Thank you, Randy WSG. I will tag them in this as well as Tom over at Knife Delights. But the two knives we're going to talk about today are these Bluegrass Cutlery Commemorative Series knives. This one right here, this is a larger Stockman knife. Now we look at this thing, it's in pretty good shape. These things were out at the flea market for a couple of years before I was like, you know what, Lee, what's going to take for me to get these? I'm sick of seeing them in there. How much you want for them? And he cut me a pretty good deal, so I just went ahead and bought both of them. We got the first commemorative, we got the fourth. Now these knives right here were made by Bluegrass for Belknap Manufacturing and Hardware, or Belknap Hardware and Manufacturing Company. I got a paper here to read all this stuff off of, and of course I didn't have it ready. But this larger Stockman, you know, you got Bluegrass here in the cover, Belknap Incorporated. And then you got I'd say it's a serial number 08385 right there. Got the clip point blade with the tang. It says Belknap Incorporated, Louisville, Kentucky. You gotta like that. So yeah, it's a larger Stockman. Well, not large, but larger with a match strike pull. We also got the old sheep's foot. This thing is, I need to oil this pretty bad. I haven't really messed with it since I just oiled the blades, and that's all I've done with it. I'll just leave that one open. Minimize the blade rub, and then of course you got the sheep's foot blade here. Now this knife right here, this was made in 1977. It is the first edition. So we look at the box here. Belknap Incorporated, Bluegrass Cutlery, Louisville, Kentucky. Then we got some stuff down here. I don't know what that says. I can't read it. First edition commemorative knife, knife number BG1. And then on the back here you got distributed by Belknap Incorporated, Louisville, Kentucky. So we got that one there, and then this one here was sitting with it, and this is the 4th edition. You know that? It says right here on the box. It says it here on the box, and then again distributed by Belknap Incorporated, Louisville, Kentucky. This right here is I don't know, a little little pen knife, but it is a little bit different. You know, it's still got the Bluegrass Cutlery. Let's see if we can get it to focus. Then you have a 2843. Then on the back here you got BG-4, which is that 4th year commemorative. Then you have John Primble, Louisville, Kentucky. Now I'll tell you what, I went in circles researching these, and you know, you got your little pin blade here, your secondary blade, and of course you got Bluegrass with the axe here, you know, because Belknap Incorporated was a hardware and manufacturing company, and they had different divisions within that. You know, the company became one of the largest wholesale enterprises with nationally known brands like Bluegrass. It was the most recognizable. John Primble knives, developed by an employee of the company, became a Belknap brand with its own division. And that's, of course, made in Louisville between 1947 and 85 by the John Primble Belknap Hardware Company. So, you know, they put out a lot of different items, had a lot of different lines. And John Primble was originally the premium private brand of Louisville, Kentucky wholesale hardware distributor Belknap. Now we'll go down here. After World War II, you know, Belknap began to use the John Primble on his premium grade cutlery. So we got the John Primble stamp on this one here. And, you know, if you want to look at a good John Primble knife, Jersey Knife Guy just had a killer one. I think it was a sow belly musk. I forget exactly what it was, but man, it's a killer piece. So if you want to go check out his channel, he's got a killer one on there. And of course, Primble have been made by many different contractors over the years, you know, because a lot of times they'll subcontract things like that out, their premium lines and stuff. You know, Bluegrass, you know, they've had a lot of contracts over the years with maybe Case Classics and different things like that. You know, Winchester knives, you know, Queen took those, but I think those were contracted through Bluegrass and Queen actually made those. So it's just a lot of different things, you know. And what else we got here? Belknap, and they finally did close their doors in '85, but when Belknap closed, John Primble and Bluegrass brands were purchased by Roy Scott, then of Ohio, who founded Bluegrass Cutlery Company. He also acquired the rights to sell Winchester brand knives. So you guys, you just heard me say that. So he got the rights for Winchester, and I believe he contracted a lot of those through Queen. And since that time, Bluegrass has made a specialty of selling traditional pattern pocket knives made with traditional materials to a high standard of quality. These knives have been proven with collectors over the years. So guys, you know, just a little bit about, you know, I printed off some information online, and it took me forever. You know, I researched this stuff because I seen these out there, and Lee had them, and I think he wanted $65 a piece, which was just a little too much for me at the time. And so I was like, you know, what's it really going to take? And I think I got both these for like 80 bucks. But I mean, they're nothing special. You know, got ivory Derlin handles. That's what it feels. And excuse my hands. I've been painting and caulking windows and stripping paint all day. Been doing it for 2 days straight, actually. I mean, you got a little mark here. You know, I can clean that off there. But let's look at the springs. No gappage, it looks like, on this one. The only thing is, you know, this needs oiled. It needs some oil bad. So I'm going to do that as soon as I get off this video. So yeah, it's just a couple of knives. I thought I just need to pick these up. I don't collect these, but why not have them, you know? When you're out there and you're looking and you can't find anything and you've seen these sitting there, why not just go ahead and pick them up and take a chance on them? But yeah, I don't know if you guys can see that, what it says there, but this is the one that has a John Primble, BG-4 John Primble in there, which is their premium line there. So yeah. Then we got the little pin knife. Well, I don't know, it's not little, it's like a little jackknife, and then, you know, it's not a large stock, but it's not quite a small one either. So again, just a look at two pieces and some history that I had to dig up. I've been wanting to do this video for a long time, but I had the information printed and then I lost it. So you know how it is, how to get on there and reprint it. Again, thanks to Tom over at Knife Delights for starting this awesome open tag for us. Thanks to SOG for coming on our live at last minute and sending these gifts over, and had a kick butt raffle on our live. Not a raffle, like a giveaway. And you got Randy WSG, who's always doing a bunch of stuff for everybody in the community. You know, he is always commenting on everyone's videos and all the lives. I actually had to talk him into do some moderating for me the other night. So thanks to those guys. And this week we got on Peterbilt Knife Guy, who's going to be coming on Saturday for Happy Hour live chat. So be sure you tune in for that. The live's already built, so you can go over there and hit that notification bell and come over for a good time. We do have some more things left to give away from Mr. Georgia Adventure. So if you hop in there, you might win some items that he has donated graciously for us to give away on our live chat. So guys, like, subscribe, leave me a comment, and don't forget Happy Hour live chat Saturday. All right, guys, stay sharp, stay strong.